First game, Call of Duty World War II. Easy one. Never played the campaign, but multiplayer and zombies were straight ass. This is actually when I started falling off of Call of Duty. Outlast 2, I'm in between a B or a C. I'm gonna be kind, I think it's a B. The only thing that'll make me think it's a C is that, like, it didn't evolve a ton, like, gameplay wise from the first one, and I kind of was ready for it too. Fortnite, there's a couple weird games in here that are like games that have been around forever, so it's tough to rank it. How I'm gonna rank Fortnite is just like my entire Fortnite experience. I can't put my brain all the way back to 2017. All the shit Fortnite's done, I feel like it's gotta, I wouldn't put it in A, but it's a B. It's done so much different shit. I'm not even a Battle Royale fan, but I'll put it in B just because all the fun stuff, like Guitar Hero, Lego Fortnite, but like the events, those events were crazy. So I think it earns a B. It's like, I could even argue an A, but I'm not gonna. I don't like it that much. But like, shout out, bro. My cousin still fucking loves this game. I wish I had some video clips of my time on Ark. Ark is the crazy, I got story on Ark. Ark was not a good game, but it was a fun game. It was so crazy. The first time I loaded up Ark, I played it with my friends. A dodo bird was beating my ass. Man, you can like ride T-Rexes in this game. I was getting clapped by a dodo bird because you can tweak the settings so much in the servers. You can jump from one island to another, just like, and you land on another island because of the way the like host tweaked the settings. It was such. There was wars on that game. I remember going to a farm once. We had like a little community going. We went to our other house. We came back. The farm was gone. Everyone was killed. Probably one of the worst versions of myself showed up on that game. One of my friend's cousins played with us. We straight up bullied him. I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus, but Golden, main culprit, would club him over the head and you'd be knocked, in some servers, you'd be knocked out for like 5 minutes. And that was the whole time. All he would do is knock him out. He would scream. It was the funniest game ever.
Go ahead! Do it! Just kill me now and get it over with because there's no way I'm doing one more click for you psycho fucks!
I cannot put it that high. There's another game that's kind of like that I would put higher. But like, I just had a lot of fun with this game. So I'm going to put it in C, but it's one of the most fun I've ever had on a game. Destiny fucking works. They drop 2 garbage DLCs. They have a mid-campaign in the main game. And then they fix everything with the third one. It happened twice. I don't know where Destiny 2's at this point. Like, this was years ago. But, man, if you got paid like $100 for it to actually be good, it's C. It was so annoying that they did the exact same shit they did with Destiny 1, where it's like, main game, mid as hell. 2 DLCs, mid as hell. Third one, now we got a game. Like, why did they learn nothing? Injustice 2, good game. Probably my favorite fighting game from NetherRealm. I don't play too many of them. Like, obviously, I've played both Injustices, then Mortal Kombat 10 and on. So I haven't played a ton. But Injustice 2 is probably my favorite from them. Learned a life lesson on this game. I had a bit of a anger problem on games. Like, you can be angry at games, but I like broke stuff. And I palmed the shit out of my TV. I went like, broke the TV. Because I was an idiot. And I don't break stuff anymore. I know like 3-4 days ago, I broke a monitor. That was not outrage. That was an accident. Okay, that was an accident. That was not out of rage. I don't do that. South Park: The Fractured Butthole, fire name. I don't think I ever finished this game. I got deep, but I was just too ass at games at the time that like I got to a point where I didn't know what to do and then I just stopped playing it. I'm gonna go with B right there. But with the knowledge, did not finish. I've never really connected with Dishonored. I played all the Dishonoreds back to back, so they blended together for me. But it was only like 3 or 4 years ago, and I don't remember shit about it. I definitely respect it more than Destiny 2 though, so higher. For Honor, this was back when Ubisoft felt like they were trying. For Honor, I played a good amount of. I played it at launch, probably up until like year 2 or 3, and they're on like year 8 now. I would probably put For Honor in B, but it's the highest B. I think it's the highest B. I really fucked with For Honor. I wish Ubisoft would do more interesting stuff, like bring For Honor back. Crash Bandicoot, the Nsane trilogy. Shout out this trilogy. I've always wanted to play the older Naughty Dog games. They're one of my favorite studios, but I started with Uncharted, so I never played Jak and Daxter, Crash Bandicoot. Fire ass games. I think they're still good. I would go easy as a collective A. Yeah, I think I like it more than Justice 2. Let's do that. Horizon Zero Dawn. A lot of people say this is an industry plant franchise. I wouldn't go that far. I definitely think Aloy as a character needs a little more like oomph to her, maybe something more relatable. People glaze the hell out of Aloy. My favorite character in Horizon was Silence, rip Lance Riddick, but he wouldn't glaze Aloy. He was a villain, but like that, or he was like an anti-hero. He was complex. He was actually a good character. And I thought he brought out a better version of Aloy by not just glazing her. Create a more interesting version, but we didn't get enough of him. I think Forbidden West takes it to another level, especially with that DLC. But this one also has a good DLC. Was it the snow one? Frozen something, I think. But yeah, I like this game. Didn't pick up the remaster, but it'll be the Kena B for now. Shout out Hellblade. I love Hellblade 1. The gameplay's not the most innovative. The puzzles are fun, but they're not like crazy. But playing Hellblade 1 is so fucking different to any game you'll ever play, and you gotta go in blind. Put headphones in, go in blind, just play it. It's like an 8-hour game. It's not long, but I don't want to spoil anything about it because I went in knowing a big spoiler. The voices in your head create a whole like different experience when you're playing it. It's like Mr. Robot Medieval the game. It's weird. I think it's top of A. This is Monolith, right? This studio, I believe, just got deep fried cooked, sent to Belize. RIP. Because they were actually a good studio. Would go B. I think my brain feels like this is right. I was more invested in this game. I remember this game like I kind of fell out of love with because it was just going on a bit too long. I'll go there. I just didn't click with Zelda Breath of the Wild. I found the open world boring. I'm not like an open world guy. I think during this time, I feel like people gassed this game way more than it should have been when I played it. It had some annoying ass stuff. I played it recently, but I remember it because I was so bored. Oh my god, the shrines, I feel like this game should have just been like Shadow of the Colossus. Like there was so much shit going on that I just didn't have fun with. The weapons breaking, the climbing, the horse became like something that was just annoying rather than something that I wanted to use. There was too many shrines, and none of them were fun. When it does the Shadow of the Colossus shit, when you're fighting the big enemies, it's good. Those puzzle-esque encounters are good. And learning like the lore of the certain areas was fun. But like just playing the game most of the time, I was not having fun. Initially, I wasn't putting it in B, but I was just like, I didn't like it. Like I like these B games. I can't put it in B because I didn't enjoy it like a B game. I just slandered a Nintendo game. I'll glaze one. This is my most recent finish. Super Mario Odyssey was a lot better than I thought it would be. When I heard like open world kind of Mario, I was like, oh god, this could be boring. It was not. It was very fun. I prefer the 2D style. My only comparison is Mario Wonder, and I like that one more. But Odyssey's still really good. It might be the top of B here. Easy play. Shout out Super Mario Odyssey. The hat gimmick worked. I love being a T-Rex. I loved when you could cut up the hat and eat it. Nier, let's do Nier. Prefer the story of Replicant to Automata, but they're both great. I just connected with Replicant's characters more. Automata is still a fire game, and the gameplay's way better. Where does it go in A? I think I'll go there. I prefer Hellblade. I don't know. Like, gameplay-wise, I think I just connected with Senua more, but if like I'm being objective as a game, Automata is 100% better. Gameplay's better. The story is like just as complex, probably actually more complex with like the playthroughs and shit you can do. Let's do Wolfenstein 2. This was like my first game. I think this might have been my first Bethesda game I've like finished. This was a good year for gaming. And then there's like Hollow Knight and Divinity Original Sin. I haven't played, and Persona 5. I haven't played these 3 games. They're probably all games that if I played them, they would probably land themselves in like A, minimum B. Good ass year. So Wolfenstein 2 gonna fit right in there. Shout out the BJ man himself. One of the most controversial games, probably the most controversial game of 2017. Not even because of the game, because EA was in their bag. They were in their prime evil bag this time frame. Battlefront 2 was actually really fucking good. The heroes and Star Wars, they had like heroes versus villains. There were so many different game modes, so many different maps spanning, so many different eras. And it was just fun to play the heroes. Like, I played the OG Battlefronts on like the PSP or Vita. I don't remember which one it came out on. Loved them. And Battlefront 2 gave me that feeling back. Battlefront 1 did not. I did not enjoy that one at all just as a game. Battlefront 2 was good. The problem was they fucking monetized shit. And it ruined the game. And it even came back because it got a lot of post-content stuff. Shout out Battlefront 2. It was a B-tier game that just kind of got fucked over by EA being greedy. I'd go like right there. Now, let's do Game Beasts. Shout out Game Beasts. I always wanted more out of Game Beasts. Like, more maps. Like, you get one map every 2 years in this game. But it is still fun. Excuse me. It's still a fun game. I like the mechanics. And I'm the GOAT. It feels a bit crazy to put a game I play so much. Or I might have put the most hours in actually Fortnite. What am I? Actually, Friday the 13th. So probably the third most hours in Game Beasts out of all these games. Speaking of, let's do Friday the 13th. This is the game that's similar to Ark, where it's very janky, but that janky made it so much fun. But I also think Friday the 13th, I just connected with this game. I would go B. Being Jason was fun and killing everyone. It was a fun challenge, but the most fun I got was being a counselor in game chat and just letting craziness happen. When they had friendly fire. You trying to save someone with the gun, they're holding Jason, you shoot him and you kill him. And Texas Chainsaw is supposed to kind of be the surrogate continuation from Gun, but it just isn't. I don't think Texas Chainsaw ever had like the craziness that you got out of Friday the 13th. It had the love for the franchise. Like, you can tell with the Texas Chainsaw game, they really care about like trying to keep it authentic, and I appreciate that. But Friday the 13th just embraced being fucking goofy and ridiculous, and that's what made it good. Let's do Resident Evil 7. This is the one I want to get adapted into a movie. They keep on doing 2. I think 7's the easiest way to bring Resident Evil into the big screen. It's just such a good game, story. Ethan's still fucking boring ass protagonist and I hate him. But Resident Evil 7 is goated. Scariest Resident Evil for sure. I've never played it in VR, but that's something I really want to try. Village also has VR and 4, but I think 7 would be the most fun in VR, just because how scary it is. It's just the setting of this hillbilly-ass family that is crazy as shit. It might be the best Resident Evil to get you into the franchise. Talked a bit about Naughty Dog. This is the last Uncharted I will be talking about in these type of videos, unless I start going backwards. I love this game. Lost Legacy is probably the one that's the easiest for me to go back to, because it's just like a quicker experience, a lot of set piece moments. That's what I want from Intergalactic. To Last of Us Part 2 had set pieces, but I want them to go more in the Uncharted, like, let's just go bonkers. Let's have shit falling all over the place, driving cars on fallen tracks, riding trains and shit. Naughty Dog to me is always the king of just small conversations that you can just have while you're exploring, and you're always invested in them. Chloe was always a good character. Lost Legacy puts her in like top tier character. Shout out Chloe. Nadine's also cool, but I mean, I connect more with Chloe. That's when I'm playing. This game I didn't play in 2017. I played when it went to PlayStation. Cuphead. I wanted to play this game so bad. I didn't have an Xbox at the time. It was the one game I wanted to buy an Xbox for, because like, this game looks so fucking fun. And then they brought it over to PlayStation, bought that shit, beat it. 10 out of 10 game. It is the first game in my whole tier list that will be in the S tier. 2015, 2016, 2024. Never been an S tier. Cuphead is the first game It deserves it. It's perfect for a $20 game. Is the perfect fucking game. Good boss fights that show care. I mean, the transitions and the phases, the fucking... It might be my favorite 2D game of all time. I mean, it is, actually. It's 10 out of 10. And then the Last Course DLC, which probably came out like 2 or 3 years ago. More fire. I don't know what they're doing next, if it's a Cuphead 2 or whatever the fuck. I'm fine if they take their time and they're releasing banger-ass 10 out of 10 games. I love Cuphead. They call me the Cuphead because I be on my head cupping.